How do you find properties for rent to rent? This is a fantastic question. This has come from somebody who has never touched rent to rent in their life. They had one conversation with me, and within a week, they're super interested in signing up and also learning about rent to rents. This is something that they're passionate about. You can see that they're passionate about. So how do you find rent to rents? Now, there's a lot of websites out there that can help you find them. Rightmove, OpenRent, Zoopla, Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace even. Depending where you go, depends who you're going to speak to. For instance, Rightmove and Zoopla, you're going to be speaking to estate agents most of the time. But then if you go down the OpenRent, Gumtree route, you're going to be speaking pretty much direct to landlords. Now, I always think if you're listing your property on Gumtree, you're going to be pretty desperate to rent it out. So you can get quite a lot of success on Gumtree. A lot of my students have had a lot of success selling deals and also taking deals on from Gumtree. It's a very good platform. And like I said, if you're putting your property on Gumtree, you must be pretty desperate to get rid of it. So they're willing to work on a deal with you and help you out. So how do you find these properties? You need to go on these platforms and search what you need to search. You need to narrow down your area first of all. Where do you want to look for these properties? Do you want a service accommodation or do you need a HMO? These are two different strategies that will work better in different areas. For instance, a HMO will work better around town centres, around universities, around places with workforce such as Amazon warehouses and things like that. Now, service accommodation can work in numerous different areas. That can also work in town centres, but it can also work in more touristic towns. It can also work in more rural towns. You can get a 10-bedroom property in the middle of a load of fields and you can rent out for £1,000 per night. So there's so many factors that go into it. But first of all, you need to think about what it is you want and how you think you can get them. If you're looking for HMOs, you need to be searching for a minimum of 4 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms with 2 reception rooms on these platforms. Then you need to figure out how you can get these properties, but how much you can charge per room. So a very easy way to do this is to go into spareroom.co.uk, search an area, and then click on rooms for rent. Once you've done that, you can see how many rooms are for rent in that area. Then you can click on rooms wanted, and then you can see how many rooms are wanted within the area. Now, if the rooms wanted figure is a lot higher than the rooms for rent figure, that means there is a lot more demand than what there is supply. What we don't want is that's that way, which happens in quite a lot of areas. There's too much supply and not enough demand. So there's more rooms available than what there are people looking for rooms. That's not what we want. We want an area where there's low supply, but really high demand. So that way, as soon as we get a property and we put it on the market, we can rent the rooms out super quick. This is all the stuff that we can teach you for our training course and how we can maximize and make your property finding journey a lot more efficient. If you're interested in that, please do send me a message. It'd be great to see you on our Zooms. We do 2 Zooms every single week, completely free of charge. Monday at 12, Wednesday at 7 p.m, and we can walk you through this sort of stuff in a lot more depth. If you're interested in that, send me a message down below. Share this with someone who you think is going to find it interesting, or share it with someone who you think is going to find it useful. It'd be great to have a few more people come on the Zooms and see your faces here. I look forward to seeing you on the Zooms. Leave a comment down below if you're interested, or send me a DM. It'd be great to send you over. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.